Does it ever seem to you like you never get around to living your dreams or starting projects because they just seem too big? When you look at them, does it seem to you like you're looking right at Mount Everest and you're at the bottom and you just have no idea how you're going to get from point A to point B? You know what you'd love to do, but you have no idea what to do because it's so daunting. Like, let me give you an example. Like, say you want to write a book, but a book has got a lot of words in it. In fact, there's 60 to 80,000 words in a book. That's a lot. Or maybe you want to save for retirement, but you keep reading things saying, holy crap, we need hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't make hundreds of thousands of dollars. How am I going to get between here and there? Well, let me give you a tip to help you break the mold just a little bit and live a life a little less ordinary and help you accomplish those big goals. Here's what it is. This sounds really simple, and I'll even tell you how it works. Take your big goals and break them into smaller goals, and break those into smaller goals, and break those into smaller goals. Break them all the way down till you get goals that you can accomplish. Now, here's what I mean. Let me use this as a video game example. If you're playing a video game, your big goal is to accomplish to conquer the entire video game. Well, that's a pretty big goal, but you naturally break that down to where you are going to conquer a level, or you're going to get between this waypoint to that waypoint inside the level. And maybe you even break it down usually further to get, hey, I just need to get past this certain point, or I need to get this certain weapon, or I need to get this certain many points, or whatever it takes to get just a little farther than where I am. And then I'm going to have another little goal that gets me just a little farther than that, and another little goal that gets me just a little farther than that, until my waypoint is reached. And you're going to do that again until all the waypoints are reached and you've successfully conquered that level. Then you're going to do that to the next level until you've conquered all the levels and you've conquered the entire game. Well, that seems pretty simple, don't it? Let me give you some examples of how you can use that in your real life. Let's use the book writing example. You know, like I said earlier, there are 60 to 80,000 words in your average book. That's a lot. But let's start breaking that down. You know, that would mean that there's maybe, what, 10,000 words in a chapter? I don't know the exact on that, but let's just use that example. That still seems like a lot, because I don't want to sit down and write 10,000 words today. But what if I sat down and only wrote 1,000 words today? Just 1,000. That's just a couple pages on the computer. That's not hard to do. Maybe if you or I had an hour to spend, we could do that. Well, if I do that for 10 days, all of a sudden I have 10,000 words. I have a chapter written. And if I do that for 60 to 80 days, I have an entire book written. Now, I didn't have to look at it like it was, I just have to type 80,000 words. I looked at it like, you know, maybe if we only type 1,000 words today, I can do 1,000 words. That seems small, but those add up. It's the same with the retirement thing. Yes, hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank seems unattainable sometimes, or millions, depending on how you want to retire. But if you just don't eat McDonald's today and you can put that $5 in the bank today, that adds up. And in the long run, that adds up with some wise investments and all that. It'll end up to where you need to be. But the same goes for any other goal that you have. If you want to start your own business, it's a great goal. Start breaking that down to little things that you can do right now. What can you do right now that's really simple? It moves you one simple step closer to where you want to be. That's all you need to do. You don't need to conquer everything all at once. You just need to make it a little ways further every time. Like they say, what is the only way to eat an elephant? One little bite at a time. One bite at a time. Same goes for all of the rest of your goals. Thank you for watching this. Please subscribe down below and subscribe to these. I try to kick these videos out fairly regularly. Also, please click the other link below so you can sign up for my newsletter. I send out a lot of written stuff on my blog, and I'd hate for you to miss this. It's a lot of tips like this on how to break the mold and how to live a life less ordinary. Thank you.